Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Malik Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the Safe Soil movement because some scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds, the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace, we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil. Then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day for 365 days, and today is the 30th day. So are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. I was completely unaware about the dangers of desertification and what's going on under our feet until Sadhguru started and launched the Safe Soil movement on March 21st, 2022. And it's been more than 2 years, and I'm still wondering why the Moroccan media never mentioned Safe Soil movement, not even once. Even though this is not something about concerning a minority of people, this concerns, we are 4 billion people, 4 billion volunteers worldwide talking about Safe Soil movement. And what's even strange is that when you see some minority of crazy people doing their stuff, they are sometimes mentioned in the media. So we are living in a matrix. And in this matrix, there are forces there is something called the hidden societies, and there are members of the hidden societies everywhere in the world, and they are taking the positions of leadership, whether it's in the media, in the movie industry, everywhere. So they're choosing the programs, the TV shows for people, for us. This is how they control the masses. We'll have a big understanding of what's going on, because you must know that the 3 big industries in the world are, the first one is armaments. It's the industry of weapons. So for those of you who are dreaming of peace, a peaceful world, this cannot be. We are not going to put these weapons in stock. We need to sell them. So there will always be wars, because the first industry in the world is weaponry industry, the military. The first scientific researches goes directly to the military to enhance, to keep empowering the weapons. This shows how the world, how people, how we, the masses, how are asleep. We are still asleep. We are unaware of what's going on. The second big industry is the industry of alcohol and cigarettes. This shows that we're unaware, intoxicated, not even present to see, to judge, to talk to monitor what's the leader are doing. Democracy means that a leader is placed in his position, in their position, to fulfill people's demands. And when people are intoxicated, unaware, absent, there's no demand. So when there is no demand, their agendas, the hidden societies, are applying their agendas. The third big industry is the industry of medicines, the big pharma. Now, when you have an industry, it's like a shop. When you have a shop, you need customers. And we are the customers for these three big industries. So, and besides, where these so-called leaders consider themselves above the law, how about doing some influences on customers' characters, so they're not just having businesses and industries there, they have programmed us to have certain characteristics so that we buy their stuff, even though it's toxic for our bodies, for our minds, even though it's hurting us. We don't care, because we didn't receive the self-love, the self-care. We are not well educated. If you are waiting for the matrix to educate you well, you're wasting your time. You must educate yourself. Get yourself educated. Get yourself deprogrammed from their negativity, and start programming yourself by your own. Because you have a mindset now which is negative, filled with negativity. We have a paradigm filled with negativity. This paradigm will not help you grow. This only will make the world worse. And if you remain buying their stuff, the world will only get worse and worse. So now this shows, these big industries are showing that the world, the humanity is violent. It has self-hatred towards, we have hatred towards ourselves and towards others, other humans, animals and plants and trees and nature in general. We don't care if soil is dying or not. We don't care if there will be food crisis, water shortages. This shows only that there is lack of love. This shows that there is lack of love, self-hatred. This is what the first military industry represents: hatred, violence. Besides, the kids, have you ever wondered why the video games of your children, you think that you get rid of your children by giving them your phone or a video game, and they're playing there? What they're playing? What is the game? The game is a war game. They're killing, they're using weapons and killing. They're programming themselves. They have been programmed in this hatred to keep feeding the same matrix. When your children are playing video games of death, of killing each other, it's normal that when they become adults, they start killing for real. This is what they have done all of their lives. So wars and killing would be a normal consequence for them. You must be aware of these things. This is a programming, this is an attack against your children. There are many attacks on us. I will tell you some of them. The school is one of them. To enter to school, to sit down. The children know that this is bad. This is not good. This is not cool. To be sitting for long hours. What's this sitting do to ourselves? Well, it alters our physiology. It makes our back, the spine bend. It misaligns the spine. The misalignment of the spine reduces the capacity of our lungs. When we reduce the capacity of the lungs, when you are cracked like this, when you don't have the correct position, which is to be like this, when you are like this, when you breathe, you expand everything, and you have a back pain as a bonus. Now we are cracked, we have back pains, and our lungs, the capacity of the lungs is reduced. This is the first attack. The second attack is the pollution of the air. There are more and more vehicles sold, and there are more and more toxic gases filling the air. So now they have played on the quality and the quantity of the air that we breathe. This is about control. This is what the narcissist craves the most: control and attention. This is all about control. Now they have controlled the quantity and the quality of our breath. Breathing. Oxygen is the first food for the body. It's the pranic food. The second attack is on food, that we eat the fruits and vegetables by depleting the soil from organic matter, from the biomass insects living there. These biomass insects living in the soil are not for decoration. They're responsible for the vitamins and nutrients present in our food. Depleted soil, means depleted food, and depleted food means depleted people. And depleted people means that these people are weaker than us. Have you ever wondered why our children are weaker than us? They have a weak immune system. They fall sick very often. It's because the soil depletion over the time. We are producing more and more weak people. This is made on purpose to keep feeding the first three industries, so that people keep remaining in the negative sphere of life, so that you experience hell on this planet. This is all about vibration. You can speak when you start this journey of personal development. You would come to a point where they say to you, you need to repeat positive affirmations. But the universe doesn't respond to your speaking as it responds to your vibrations. It's all about frequency. We are living in an ocean of motion, as Bob Proctor used to say. May God bless his soul. He said, we are living in an ocean of motions. The law of vibration is a primarily law. The law of attraction is a secondary law. You don't attract to yourself what you want. You attract to yourself what you are. And what you are is what you consume in terms of food for the body and food for the mind. And this depletion of the oxygen, misalignments of human body, and depletion of food by depleting the soil, this is what you consume. So there is a force, a hidden force, which is trying constantly to make you weak by reducing your vibrations. And this is why it's been more than 2 years and still the Moroccan media never mentioned the Save Soil movement, because now the food that we eat are coming from a depleted soil which contains less than 1% of organic matter. And this Save Soil media will call for a minimum of 3%. This is a big difference. This is a difference. This makes a difference of a whole world between food coming from less than 1% organic matter and a soil that produces rich food and have between 3 to 6% of organic matter. This alone will enhance the people's frequency. It's because those who are in the hidden societies, such as the Illuminati, the Freemason, and Yale, they have something that the masses don't have. It's not that they are not humans. They have everything you have, except this thing. They have more knowledge, and knowledge is power. As Jim Rohn said, applied knowledge is true power. They have knowledge and they applied it. This knowledge works for everybody. It works for you also if you are aware of it. And there is a work that you need to start doing, which is to stop feeding their matrix and start creating your own. Now we have a paradigm, the subconscious mind, filled with their filthy ideas, their programming. Now we are living according to their agendas. We need to stop this. You need to stop living to anybody's agendas and start living by your own agenda. Because these folks, they are most of them narcissistic people. They don't care about people, they only care about money making. So you better be aware. There is an attack also on water, tap water. Do you know that during the Second World War, Adolf Hitler used chemicals in water for his prisoners to make them docile and stupid and dumb, so that they give up on any try to get free, to be free, and to obey his orders. Guess what? We have the same thing in our water also, in lower quantities. These chemicals have one goal, which is to block, to calcify the pineal gland. We have a pineal gland here. It's called the third eye, because it is responsible for intelligence and perception, and you can see through the lies of the matrix. If this gland is calcified in you, you will not even believe what I say. The world will seem to you normal, but it's not normal. This is just about slavery, that's all. Before, the chains, the iron chains were visible on people's hands and legs. And today the chains has become invisible because this is the modern world. No, it's the modern slavery system. Now the chains are, where are the chains? The chains are here. They're in our head. Have you ever heard the things that say you can do anything you want to do in life? You can be anything you want to be in life. You can have everything you want in life. Have you ever heard these things and you believe them? Well, it is true. But now you don't have what you want. You are not what you want. Why is this? It's because you have heavy chains in your head. The chains of limiting beliefs. You can't believe it. And you have only what you believe. You don't believe that you deserve them. And we live according to our beliefs. This is the power of the mind. This is why they have started this war against us since we were kids. Because we were unconscious and our belief system was developing. So they make sure that they put the limits on us since we are kids. So that when we grow up, it's now a mountain to remove these limiting beliefs from ourselves. We need sessions of hypnosis. We have limiting beliefs. These limits are blocking us. They are influencing our choices in life. Every human being has two superpowers, the power of speech and the power of choice. Now when you open your mouth to speak and when you choose products or your lifestyle, your habits, it's according to your beliefs. And who is responsible for these beliefs? You think it's you? No, it's not you. You're living according to an agenda. Somebody has put this rubbish into you. Our imagination has been hijacked by the matrix. Now it's like a virus entering a cell. This cell was producing something, a protein for example. Instead of producing the protein, the cell has become producing the same virus. It's the same thing. They have used our creative powers against us. Now we are creating our own misery and we are not even aware of it. This is the work of the devil. The devil is here to do three things: to steal, to destroy, and to kill. And he is a liar. His children are like this also. So if you see someone who is lying, who is destroying lives, who is stealing from people's wealth, and who is destroying lives, who is killing people, many chosen ones have been killed over history. So they're the children of the devil, because you cannot see God and you cannot see the devil. These are from the spiritual realm or the quantum physics. Now the scientists, when they don't understand something, they call it the black matter, the quantum physics. Well, it's the spiritual world, it's the spiritual realm what they're talking about. They're saying that the physical universe is built on an invisible and physical, non-physical universe. This goes back to the same old sayings. It is the spiritual realm. All roads lead to God. Whether you go there by religion or you go by science, you will end up at the same result. In religion, we say that God is omnipresent. God is everywhere. According to science, you will say everything is energy. We're talking about the same thing. Whether you want to take it religiously and be humble yourself, and you want to be the hardcore and to follow the science, it's the same thing. This universe responds to our vibration. When you pray to God, you raise your vibration. When you study the laws of physics and the universal laws, you end up acknowledging that everything is responding to your vibration, and you start raising your vibration. How? By being grateful, by being prayerful. It's the same thing. So if you want to change your life, start working on your vibrations. Stop accepting the products of the matrix. Stop allowing this matrix from producing the negativity by keeping the same cycle again and again and again. There's no gain in this. You will not win. Nobody's winning. We will only get losses and we will get hurt. And as the American actor Denzel Washington said, hurt people. If you have enough in your life, you will tune with what I'm saying. Because people wake up, most people wake up by suffering. We will keep messing around until the suffering becomes unbearable, and then you will choose the solution. Before you reach this point, you will keep fooling around. Now, we've talked about the first three big industries: the weaponry, alcohol and cigarettes, and big pharma. Now you know that there is an attack on humanity to lower our vibrations. And what we watch, we know that the Freemason, the hidden society Freemason, controls the movie industry. So they're pre-programming us by movies of what's to come. And they're working hard to keep us in the lower frequencies, and we have limits in beliefs, because the limit is only in the mind. Actually, there are no limits for a human being. The body may have limits, physical limits according to the laws of physics, but even the limits of the body are so far away from what we believe that we can say that even the body has no limits. And the mind, of course, does not have any limits. Can you imagine this? That your mind don't know any limits. What does this mean? This means that there is divinity in you. This is why they have started this war against us since we were kids, because every human being here on this planet have the most powerful weapon on this planet, which is the human mind. Your mind is the most powerful weapon on this planet. And let me tell you why. Because the hidden society who have started this programming against us, they have knowledge that we don't have, which means that they know us more than we know ourselves. We don't know who we are. Let me tell you who we are. And hear from the greatest people what they have said. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, what lies behind you and what lies in front of you are actually tiny matters to what lies within you. And what lies within you? Jesus Christ said, the kingdom of God is within you. Something bigger than this world is within you. Sadhguru said, in is the only way out. He was talking about meditation. When you meditate, when you become meditative, when you have this still and sound mind, you are powerful. As they say, worry is the worship for the devil, and it's true. Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, regardless of anything. We don't care if it's possible or impossible. If you believe it, you will achieve it, that's all. But it's impossible to fly. But if someone believes that they will fly. Sadhguru said, what is possible and what is not possible is not your business. It is nature's business. What is your business is to strive for what you want. This doesn't mean that flying will come to you like this. You will have to pay the price. It's like giving the 50,000 hours to become a master in something. When we're talking about flying, you need to do things that other people are not willing to do. As the American coach Les Brown said, if you want to have something that people don't have, you must be willing to do things that people are not willing to do. New things. You need to stop being average, because if you are average, you will live according to the matrix. You will remain stuck. You will remain weak. But if you want to achieve something great, you need to do great things and to do great sacrifices, such as going against the current of the matrix. For you to achieve your dreams, everybody has dreams. And not everybody achieves them, because it's hard to achieve your dream. To achieve your dream, you need to change your personality. And you need to, it's like swimming against the current. to swim against the current, you need big muscles than everybody. To create your dream is a matrix by itself. You need to create another matrix. To create another matrix, you need muscles. You need a lot of energy. So now I will talk about the fourth thing in the world, and it's the most watched thing on the internet. This is regretful to see such a magnificent tool used like this. The most watched thing on the internet are the porn websites. And remember this, when you see something free in this toxic matrix, nothing is free here. But if you see something free, know that you are the product and you are losing. Don't fall for it. If something is beneficial, it wouldn't be free. So why a business program, for example, a program that shows you how to create businesses, how to break free from this matrix, how to do the tries, the attempts to build your own business. Why is this not free? It's because it will enhance your life. It will give you freedom. But why the porn websites are free? It's because they're doing the contrary. They're making you more slave. They're enslaving you. They're taking away your power, your life force. They're destroying your life. This is why they're free. They are put there by the devil on purpose for you, so that you keep watching them for free. You think it's for pleasure. Don't fall for the pleasure. We are programmed. It's an attack to be in the instant gratification mode. You need to have some self-mastery. You need to master this sexual energy, to master your impulses. If you are struggling doing so, you need to fast, because there is a physiological relationship between the tongue and the genital parts. When you fast, you master the sexual energy. All religions have talked about this. They're all talking about fasting. It's not there just like that. It's an old wisdom, and it works. What else? You need to use internet to enhance your life. And as I said, to build your own matrix, to realize your dreams, you need muscles, you need energy. So this sexual energy is actually your life force. If you keep wasting it, you will age quickly, because it's life force. It's your vital energy. If you keep it in your body, you will become ageless. People would wonder why you seem young. This is all about energy. So now, keep this energy inside of your body. You must know things. As I said, knowledge is power. For the body to produce the sexual cells, they cost the most for the body in terms of energy, and they cost more than the heart cells or the neurons. So they're the first one which costs more energy. When you keep masturbating or doing fornication, you keep losing this sexual energy. When you lose it, the body will reproduce it. So now a big amount of your energy is wasted just to reproduce what was there. Now if you keep it, if you don't waste it, the body can focus on other things, such as restoring your health, and the brain starts healing from inside, and you will start having more energy to follow your dreams. And Napoleon, he talks about it in his book Think and Grow Rich, he talks about the transmutational sexual energy, which means that this sexual energy can go from the genital parts, travel through the spine, and go to hit your pineal gland. There are practices, yogic practices and meditations that teach people how to do this, how to use the sexual energy. Because this sexual energy has creative power. If it doesn't create a new human being, it will create a new business, a new matrix. And to create the matrix, the world that you want, you need big muscles. You need every drop of your energy. Don't waste it. It's hard to go against the current, to swim against the current. You will have to face the whole world, a negative world. Do you think that the world will believe in your business or your ideas? Nobody will believe in your ideas. Nobody will encourage you. Nobody will give you the credits. Nobody will be interested in your products, in your YouTube channel or your business or Facebook page or Instagram account or TikTok account or something, or website. But you need the energy to keep pushing forward, because this is a test. The universe will not give something just like that. The universe will test you to see if you really have what it takes to build this business, or you're just doing it for fun, or you're just talking, because they will test you during the period of doubt. This is the period on which most people quit. It's during the period of doubt. Even you will doubt yourself. You need to find your purpose in life, something solid, something strong to hold on to, something which goes in accordance with your values. I've tried many things before this safe soil movement, and even now I don't know if I have found it or not. Keep moving forward in life. As Sylvester Stallone said in his movie Rocky Balboa about life, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can be hit. And keep moving forward. So keep moving forward and know that life is hard for everybody. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams just because it's hard, or just because it takes time. As Earl Nightingale said, don't give up on your dreams because of the time it will take you to get there, because time will anyway pass. How many years have passed in your life and you're still the same? Know that there is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. And now we are sowing, we are reaping what the Matrix has sown in our minds. The Matrix has stolen our creative powers to use them against us. Now we are reaping what they have sown in our minds, which is negativity, a world that sucks, a scarcity mindset. We're experiencing the worst experiences of life, of hatred, violence, and poverty. In order for us to experience other things, we need to start a sowing season, a new sowing season of positivity. This time, you need to be in the steering wheel of your life. You are no more a child. You are no more unconscious. Now you are conscious. So start doing the work. Seek on the internet instead of using internet to watch porn websites. Seek how to reprogram your subconscious mind. Don't accept this program in the Matrix anymore. Don't keep watching the negative stream media. They're there to destroy us by their negativity every day. They're feeding the matrix. Now I was talking about who you are. This is the best quote. It's from Albert Einstein. He said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. And what's life's coming attractions? It's the future. Most people think that the future is unknown. Let me tell you something, the future is known. You can know it. Your future is in your imagination. If I want to control you and your life and your future, all I have to do is to control your mind, your imagination, and this is exactly what the hidden societies have done to us. They have programmed our minds, and now they have their grips in our future because our actions are predictable now. You need to stop feeding the matrix. You need to stop accepting to live according to people's agendas, because these hidden societies, they have agendas against us, such as the pandemic. It's an attack against humanity to kill people, and comes the virus, and comes the vaccine, which role is to stop the activation of the human DNA. I saw something, I thought it was a dog. I said that in our humanity is a very young species in this universe. There are other species. As long as you keep raising your vibrations, your consciousness and awareness will be raised also, and you will be aware. It's like when you are a baby. When you were a baby, you had a body, but you were unaware of it. You put your hands in your mouth. You didn't even know that it is your hand. Now it's like this. There are many things around us, and we're unaware of them. There are other creatures on this universe. We're not the only life form of this universe. So, and in comparison to others, we are the most young, we are the youngest among the youngest species. So we're like babies. And when you have a kid, a baby kid, and you want to give them a bicycle, you need to wait until they learn how to walk first, and then give them the bicycle. It is the same thing with us. Only 10% of our DNA was activated by default from childhood. And this percentage varies according to people. Some people have more DNA activation, others have less DNA activation. But on an average, most people have 10% activated of their DNA, and 90% of the DNA is still dormant. The toxic scientists of the matrix call this huge dormant part the junk DNA, as if it has no purpose. It's just there for decoration, just like the biomass insects living in the soil. Well, they are the junk scientists because they're following the devil's plans by hiding the truth from the masses. This is not the junk DNA. This is your superpowers, waiting for you to be aware, waiting for you to grow consciously, so that you tune with them, you activate them, and you start using them. Such as perception, intuition, mind reading, telepathy, teleportation, levitation, etc. There are many things, and there are facts in the history about yogis and sages who has the hidden powers and who did miracles. It's because their DNA was activated. You need to be aware of these things, and you need to choose from where to get information. Because if you keep watching the same thing and reading the newspaper and watching the media, you will not get the new ideas. In order for you to change your life, you need to change your ideas, your beliefs, your habits. You need new things, and you will get them by changing your daily habits. Instead of watching the media, start reading books, business books, personal development books, or at least start watching YouTube videos of them, of personal development coaches. Start to improve your life. Anyone and anything which is not helping you to grow, to evolve, to become a better person, to reach your best version ever, cut them out of your life. As Les Brown said, get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dreams. These losers, these toxic individuals, energy vampires, they have nothing to do with you. Don't waste a single drop of your energy or attention on them, because they're there to hinder your progress. They're there to block you, to keep you stuck in the negative matrix. They know that they can't reach their goals. They know that they're wicked. They know that they're weak. They know that they're not true as you are. They know that they have given up. They know that they have sold their souls to the devil, and they want you to do the same thing. Now they want, instead of focusing on themselves, they are projecting their insecurities on you. So cut them off. They have nothing to do in your life. As Marilyn Monroe said, it's better to be alone than with bad company. Don't be afraid of being alone. It's better than to be with a toxic person. And if you're miserable by your own presence, then know that you are in bad company. And you need to change yourself by doing meditation, because you need to be happy when you're with yourself. Make peace with yourself. Accept yourself totally, because the first step to change your life is gratitude. Try to find something to be grateful for in your life. Instead of focusing on what's missing, start to see what you already have. This is the secret to happiness. Most people see what they don't have, what they lack. Instead of seeing what they already have, start to be grateful. This feeling of gratefulness will help you. It's a small step, and know that in life, the small steps are the most powerful. They make room for other small positive steps. Anyway, I thank you guys for your attention. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your follow. Thank you for your positivity, positive comments. Thank you for everything. And I love you guys, and I wish you the best. And I'll see you tomorrow. This is Captain Soil speaking. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.